Welcome to another episode of Healing Through Love. Each week, we share ideas, experiences, and resources to increase the awareness of domestic and family violence and to empower survivors to grow and thrive. We talk with experts who share their advice, or with people who have experienced abuse, no matter where they are on their journey. This is all about healing through love. And now, here are your hosts, Charlene Lynch and Ros Davidson.
The Healing Through Love podcast with host Charlene Lynch and Ros Davidson would love to acknowledge Global Glamping Charities Incorporated for generously supporting this podcast. Global Glamping Charities, solving homelessness in all of its forms. Reach out to them at globalglamping.org. The Healing Through Love podcast with Charlene Lynch and Ros Davidson. Ros Place shares with us how we can get clear answers and constant life purpose guidance from our guardian angels in episode 49.
Your higher self is a frequency of connection more with the soul than it is a connection with you as a human and your true purpose. Your higher self's like inner wisdom. Your guardian angel is an energy which you can feel internally, but externally, guiding you, blending with you, but not you, whereas your higher self is you.
Like an ethereal layer on the outside of you. Yes?
Yeah, absolutely. And that ethereal layer can be really powerfully amplified when you connect with your guardian angel and they surround you, which is one of the things that I love to do, bringing in a guardian angel's light and surrounding that person with their guardian angel's light, and for them to be charged with the light of all of their unique life purpose strengths so that they are embodying and living their true purpose. Just makes everything.
The Healing Through Love podcast with Charlene Lynch and Ros Davidson.
Hello and welcome to the Healing Through Love podcast. I'm your host, Charlene Lynch from charlenelynch.com. Healing Through Love is here to help victims and survivors of domestic and family violence find their way back to living a more fulfilling and meaningful life. We interview experts and survivors who share their personal stories and offer advice to those who have experienced abuse, no matter where they are on their healing journey. As well as the Healing Through Love podcast, we hold annual Pamper Days here in Adelaide, South Australia, for our survivors of domestic and family violence, where local businesses come together and pay it forward for a much deserved day of indulgence. Think day spa on steroids. It's amazing. We're very proud to say that this month's Healing Through Love has gone global, and we will be providing these beautiful Pamper Days in cities and towns near you. So stay tuned for that. We're looking for organisations with similar values to reach out to us, because we're also doing some work in and around homeless as well. So reach out and have a chat with us at hello at htlaustralia.org. I should know my own email address, shouldn't I? Every week we have amazing guests, and today is no exception. We have Ros Place with us, and as she is a very special human being, has a very special skill set. She is an angel channel, but she's here to tell you how you can connect to your angel and how you can lean into your own level of intuition. Hi, Ros. How are you?
Hi, Charlene. Lovely to be with you.
Oh, such a blessing. Now, what an unusual title, and I need to know more. What is it that you do?
Yeah, thank you. So I'm a guardian angel channel, which means I'm a guardian angel communicator. So ever since birth, in fact, my earliest memory is of angels. I can remember laying in my little crib and looking up and seeing beautiful orbs and coloured lights all around me. And throughout my early years, the angels taught me and showed me and helped me to develop my relationship with them. all the way through up until I was about age 11, I thought that everybody could see what I could see, everybody could do what I could do. And it wasn't until I got to age 11, when I went to secondary school, that I realized that that was not the case. And then what ensued was many years of getting into a lot of trouble, really pushing away the angels, turning my back on all of their love. And it took me until the birth of my first son to really reconnect with the angels. They've saved my life. They've intervened at times when my life was in danger, and I appreciate and love them so much. And my mission with my guardian angel, Tucson, is to help people to communicate with their guardian angels so that they can live their true purpose in life.
Wow, I love it. It's fantastic. Now, before the show, we were having a bit of a chat about what got you to where you are now. Are you okay to share that story with our listeners here today?
Yeah, of course. So 3 years ago, I don't know whether you can cast your mind back, Charlene, but there was quite a big event that happened in the world, and COVID struck, and the implications of COVID affected so many of us. And there was so much devastation caused in the world. And we, unfortunately, were a victim of that. We lost everything 3 years ago. I was just about to sign with an agent and a manager in Los Angeles, believe it or not. My husband's business collapsed. My business collapsed. And we lost our home. We lost everything that we'd worked so hard to create. We lost our car, we lost the holidays, we lost the lovely experience of life that we had. And out of that destruction, something cracked open in me, a vulnerability which I'd experienced before when I gave birth to both of my boys. When I give birth, I'm vulnerable and I'm open and I'm exposed in a way that I can't control. And the same thing happened 3 years ago. And having helped people professionally as a guardian angel communicator for many years, I've been frustrated that I could provide people with guidance, but I couldn't show them how to do it for themselves. I'd written lots of courses, I'd created lots of programs to help people to connect, but I wanted to take that the next step. I wanted to find a way to help people to communicate with their guardian angels, to have conversations, to ask questions, and to get answers that they can practically apply to their life. So it was 3 years ago, out of that, the rubble really of the kind of loss of everything, that Tucson said, my guardian angel, we're going to do it. I'm going to show you how to show other people to do this. And that was the Channel of Clarity method. And it's a method which teaches you to go all the way from not even knowing who your guardian angel is to communicating with them so that you can live your true purpose in life. So it was out of that vulnerability, out of that complete loss of control, that I was open in a way that allowed my guardian angel to help me, to help others in the way that I'd always wanted to.
I love it. So now this comes in a form of a book and then also a process that you help people through.
Yeah, so we sat down and we wrote, Tucson and I wrote Channel of Clarity. I never thought, my experience of school was not one of, lots of exams, passes, very few. My experience at school was hard. I didn't find it easy. And so the thought of sitting down and writing a book was like an impossibility to me. But I dictated it, I channeled it. So I sat down with Tucson and he told me what to write. And I wrote the first couple of chapters. I got the first steps of the method from Tucson. And I spoke to some women in my circle. And I said, look, this is what I'm working on, Tucson, to do. Do you want me to share this with you? Can you trial this with me? Can you do this with me? Can we create a group so that we can really test this out and apply it? And everyone that I asked said yes. And then month by month, I'd work with Tucson and he'd give me the next piece. And then he'd give me the next piece. and the next piece. And the women that I was working with were quite astounded, because it was like, what, so you don't know what's coming next? And I was like, no, because I'll be told what's coming next, because that's one of the great things about guardian angels. And one of the great things that I love about working with Tucson, he gives me just the next piece. He gives me the next step. That's what guardian angels do. They don't tell you everything that's going to happen in the next 5 years or 10 years. They don't roll out this list of, right, oh, these are all the things that you need to do. And it's just the next thing. So yeah, I work with a wonderful circle of women, and we wrote the book with Tucson. They tested it out with their guardian angels, and the rest is history. Now we're teaching women how to channel their guardian angels, have conversations, communicate, never be lonely, know exactly what to do in their life. And it's beautiful to see.
I love it. That's fantastic. So do you think that you'll be preparing or creating some cards? Because you know how much everybody loves cards. Do you think that they're making cards?
That's lovely. Well, actually, I have made cards in the past. I created Oracle Card Academy, and I've created a few decks of cards, a few angel decks of cards, and also some peace and power cards. I could grab a deck if you want me to in a minute.
I love it. I think that, look, for the people on the outside of the fringes looking in, cards are a great way for them to put their toe in the water and see how they feel and create that know, like, and trust. So, yeah, I love cards. I think they're fabulous. And it's great that you've got cards as well as a book and also a program. And we've got a special offer today for our listeners and our viewers. And so can you tell them a little bit about the offer that we're going to be putting in the show notes and also the description?
Yeah, sure. So I'd really love to share this method that I've developed with Tucson, the Channel of Clarity method, and I outline it for you in a book, which is called Channel of Clarity. And Channel of Clarity is the proven way to channel your guardian angel so that you can live your true purpose in life. And I've created a link for your listeners so that they can benefit from the digital book, which they can instantly download for just $1. And inside of that book, you'll find everything that you need to help you to connect with and communicate your guardian angel. And I've even included some bonus videos for you that will help you to take the first 4 steps of creating your channel of clarity.
I love it. And I've got some questions. And these questions come from the fact that I'm a woman of faith and come from a space of curiosity, yes, and also tempered with a little bit of because we're taught from a very young age that not all angels are created equal, and that to be wary of reaching out because you don't know who's going to be responding. Can you talk to a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the wonderful thing about your guardian angel is that it is your angel. He or she is your angel and exists purely to lead you to your purpose in life. That's their whole reason for being. And their reason for being to lead you to your purpose, to guide you to your purpose by unlocking and revealing all of the strengths that you've come here with, which will make that journey easy for you, is so that through living your true purpose, you can contribute to the expansion of the entire universe. Now, trust is an enormous issue. It's an important issue. It's something to pay attention to and listen to. And the important part of the way that I teach and the way that I share and the way that I help people to connect with their angels is in a way which is not pushing, in a way that is not rushed, in a way that is not forceful, in a way that is not hurried. Gently, slowly, with consistency, you develop a relationship through your connection with your guardian angel, which naturally nurtures trust, develops trust. It's something which happens through consistent communication, something which happens over time and at a speed and in a way which is completely appropriate to you. Your guardian angel will never push you to do anything, force you to do anything, convince you to do anything, make you do anything. Your guardian angel is not loud. Your guardian angel is not trying to grab attention. Your guardian angel is only with you to love you. Your guardian angel has no agenda. Your guardian angel has no ulterior motive. Your guardian angel is pure love, and it's the connection that you create with your guardian angel which will support that pure love energy. And the familiarity that you are able to consistently over time establish with your guardian angel creates such a wonderful sense of peace and love and trust inside of yourself, trust for yourself, which creates this trust between you and your guardian angel. It's a beautiful journey of opening. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So are guardian angels always there and have always been there and have always will be there?
Yes, your guardian angel. So archangels, you know, the lovely archangels, Archangel Michael and Gabriel and Raphael and Zadkiel and Metatron and all those good guys, they will come to you whenever you call them to be with you instantly, without question, every time. And they can be with us if they need to be. Each of us, every single person in the entire world at exactly the same time, if we all asked at exactly the same time, they could be there with us at the same time, having a unique and individual experience. They're not confined by lateral time and by the constraints that we understand on this human plane. Guardian angels are just for you. Only for you.
So are they only created for the period of time that we're alive, or are they like assigned to us?
Yeah, great question. So your guardian angel is the energy of your life purpose. And it's the life purpose that you're here to fulfill in this lifetime. It's a unique purpose. Your guardian angel's energy is the energy of your unique life purpose strengths. And once you discover what they are, living your purpose becomes easy and smoothing and gliding because you've got all the tools that you need to live the purpose that you've come here to accomplish. So they're with you just in this lifetime, just to fulfill this purpose. Your soul will have been through many incarnations. You'll have lived many lives in most cases, and you will have had a guardian angel for each of those lifetimes.
So it's like your higher self. Is it the same frequency?
Your higher self is a frequency of connection more with the soul than it is a connection with you as a human and your true purpose. Your higher self's like inner wisdom. Your guardian angel is an energy which you can feel internally, but externally, guiding you, blending with you, but not you. Whereas your higher self is you.
Like an ethereal layer on the outside of you. Yes?
Yeah, absolutely. And that ethereal layer can be really powerfully amplified when you connect with your guardian angel and they surround you, which is one of the things that I love to do, bringing in a guardian angel's light and surrounding that person with their guardian angel's light, and for them to be charged with the light of all of their unique life purpose strengths so that they are embodying and living their true purpose. Just makes everything so much easier. We don't have to struggle.
Would that be something like when we white light ourselves to go shopping or into an area where there's a lower frequency?
Absolutely. They can really transmute any negative energy. And when you say white lighting yourself when you go out of the house, that's a wonderful thing to do. Even better, if you ask your guardian angel to be with you and help you when you're going into the supermarket to get the best fresh vegetables, to have positive interactions with people, to find a nice trolley with wheels that don't go in one direction and the other. Your guardian angel's with you to help you energetically, to help you emotionally, to help you practically in your life. So it's learning to ask your guardian angel for help so that they can help you. Because when you ask them for help, life becomes smooth, life becomes gliding. It's practical spiritual guidance. And that's really important to that's something that I just really love helping people to understand. I think often when people think about spirituality, they think about it as something which is contained in that spiritual compartment of their life. But this is about living life with your guardian angel, being able to live life guided towards your purpose, practically asking a question. What book shall I read? Should I ring that person? Can you provide me the screen that I need to see on my computer that's going to give me the information I'm looking for? Can you find the right diet for me so that I can really find a way of feeling healthy and light again? What can I do to feel more energized in my life? How can I start a conversation with this person that I'm not looking forward to talking to? Every single thing in your life that you do and you want help with, your guardian angel will help you with.
I love it. It's fantastic. So is this at all connected to the Akashic records? Is there any correlation between the two?
So it's interesting. Akashic records isn't something that I've ever explored personally, but what I would say is that as you develop your purpose, as you vibrate at a higher frequency, which is what you do when you live your purpose and connect with your guardian angel, you heal. You heal karma, you heal blocks and barriers from this lifetime and from past lifetimes. So it is a universally, in all directions of time, healing process.
Oh, I love it. It is so beautiful. It feels so fluffy. It feels so cuddly, and it feels so gentle and soft. And at the same time, I'm strong. It feels good. I love it. It's fabulous. So through the book, people can have an understanding of the steps to get the clarity so they can get connected to their angel and to their purpose, and then use these tools and techniques so that they can communicate on a daily basis with their angel so that they can get that clarity outside of the purpose for the day-to-day activities of what it is that they're doing. I love that. And for people that need to go the next layer, then you've got online courses, is that correct? Or online communities that you're working with people to move forward?
That's right. We created a program for people who would like even more help to channel their guardian angels. I often get people started by connecting them with their guardian angel through a guardian angel reading. And that's something which really helps people because they'll discover their guardian angel's name, they'll discover their guardian angel's messages, all of their life purpose strengths. And that's a really wonderful first step for people to take. I also support people through programs that we've created, the Channel of Clarity program, which takes you all the way from never having channeled before to having communication with your guardian angel, conversations with your guardian angel, asking questions and getting answers. And that all began with a very small group of women who all said yes when I asked them if they wanted to take that next step. And now we have women channeling their guardian angels, and you never know. They could be walking down the street right next to you. They could be in that supermarket, rummaging through that broccoli box for the best piece, and you'd never know. You'd never know.
How similar is the frequency for speaking with your angel as it would be for speaking to someone who's passed?
They are really different energies. That's a really great question. Those that have passed, the energy of mediumship, the energy of heaven, and those that have passed over, they're always wanting to help you. Those, your loved ones on the other side, always want to help you, and they send you tremendous amounts of willing you to do well. They send you the most amazing light, even if they were a bit cantankerous towards the end of their life and you didn't think they'd ever be blessing you from above. They're transformed, and it's a beautiful knowing and something to experience. But guardian angels have never been mortal. They've never been in a human form, and therefore they don't have any ego. We tend to personify them to the extent, in order to be able to understand them more. He and she are words that we'll use. They'll have names. Often angels can appear in a human form, but they're different energies because those that have passed over still hold on to the energy of what it was once to be human, whereas those that are in the angelic realm vibrate at a frequency of pure love. The angelic realm is the realm where all of the angels exist. You have Source in the center, and there are actually 3 orders of angels. And the guardian angels are in the final and 3rd order of angels. They're with the archangels, and also the principalities. And the principality angels are beautiful angels that help us to maintain hope And don't we need that in this world? So they are exist in different parts of the universe, but the energy of the angelic realm is an energy of pure love.
And we need more of that in this world. Love and hope, because it's such a great high vibration. You know, what is it? 540 hertz, which is right up there with, well, joy, really. So, you know, you don't get much higher frequencies than that for a human. So that's like when we're in a space of love, we're vibrating at a frequency that's close to the angelic realm. So that means we can connect with them.
Absolutely. And that's why it's so important to do what you can to raise your vibration. It doesn't mean that the angels come closer to you. It means that you are able to connect more closely with them. And that's something I think is really important to say. It's not that you're not good enough. It's not that your energy is not high enough. It's not that you're not clear enough or cleansed enough for the angels to come to you. You call them to be with you, the archangels, and they'll come without question every single time. Your guardian angel is always with you, by your side, charging you with the light of your life purpose strengths. But the more you access love, the more you're able to heal, the more you're able to let go of what no longer serves you, the easier it is for you to connect with the angels.
I love this. And, you know, listeners, today, if you're somewhere on your healing journey, this would be like music to your ears, to know that there's an entity there that wants to help you and make a difference and empower you to move forward, and so that you can lean into your purpose. And this clarity process, the book and also the program, is there to assist you to move forward. And I love it that we've got a link here and that you can purchase it for only $1 US. And then, you know, have a close feeling into that to see if this is a good fit for you for the next level, which is one of the courses and the beautiful communities that Ros has available. Wow. Ros, on a closing note, you know, what are the words of wisdom you've got to say goodbye to our listeners today?
Oh, that's so lovely. I'd love to end our time with a really wonderful process that people can take away with them and apply whenever they want to feel more love, whenever they want to step into healing, something practical they can do. Do we have a couple of moments to do that together?
Of course, Ros, yes.
Okay, so what I'd love you to do, whether you're watching this or listening to this, is I'd love you to take your hand, either your right or your left, it doesn't matter. And I'd love you to place your hand on your chest and put your thumb just under your collarbone. And that's how you know that your hand is over your heart center. And what I'd love you to do, if it's possible for you to do so, is to close your eyes. And I'd love you to thank your guardian angel for being with you. And I'd love you to ask your guardian angel to surround you with a cocoon of their pure white light. And as you enjoy that loving, healing energy, I'd love you to say to yourself with feeling, you can say this in your mind, you can say this through your feelings, or you can say this out loud. I love you. I accept you for all that you are. I love you unconditionally. And feel the love. Wonderful. And sending a wonderful pulse of thanks and appreciation to your guardian angel. Returning, making sure that your physical body is the first thing that you see, charged with light, and having connected to your guardian angel and yourself by telling yourself that you love yourself, you accept yourself for all that you are, and that you love yourself unconditionally. And you can do that first thing in the morning, last thing at night, when you feel stressed, when things aren't going the way you want them to, when you want to let go of the past, when you want to step in to the bright, beautiful future that your guardian angel has for you, just put your hands on your chest. And even if you can't say the words, you'll know, I love you. I accept you for all that you are. I love you unconditionally.
Oh, I love it. What a beautiful way to end our communication today. It has been a privilege and a pleasure to share this space with you and this frequency, Ros. And that's a goodbye from me, Charlene Lynch, and goodbye from Ros Place. See you in the next session.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Healing Through Love. You can get further resources, see the show notes, or simply reach out to us via our website at htlaustralia.org. Thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to your company next time on the Healing Through Love podcast.